putting their old country's flag up and causing total mayhem in a once great city.
Yo, what up, everybody, man? On today's episode, we got Trump sending in the troops, man, getting them riots in LA under control. We got that crazy governor, Gavin Newsom, and the left liberal loser, mayor of LA, Karen Bass, calling his actions unconstitutional. All that and more on today's episode, y'all. Let's go. Y'all, today we ain't gonna waste much time. We're gonna dive right into this because we got a lot to unpack here. This is crazy that these liberal losers is calling these riots, all this rioting and looting, peaceful protests, and even got the audacity to blame Donald Trump. Oh man, let's go, y'all. That's
Tonight, 700 Marines are on their way to the streets of Los Angeles to assist the National Guard and law enforcement tamp down violent clashes with protesters angry over the Trump administration's immigration policies and arrests. Over the past 72 hours, pockets of LA descending into chaos. Protesters setting cars on fire, dumping bikes and scooters on police cruisers on the highway. Law enforcement firing hundreds of flashbangs and non-lethal projectiles and making dozens of arrests. It got so heated in the streets that a British photographer needed emergency surgery after being struck by a non-lethal projectile.
Moving them on through the...
And there was this moment. Watch as a correspondent for 9 News Australia
You just shot a...
reporting on the protest when an officer hits her with a rubber pellet. And tonight, an escalating war of words between California Governor Gavin Newsom and Donald Trump. Newsom suing the president for creating the conditions for this chaos when he sidestepped California officials to deploy thousands of National Guard troops.
Are you going to deploy Marines in California?
We hope to have the support of Gavin because Gavin's the big beneficiary as we straighten out his problems. I mean, his state is a mess.
Newsom then slammed by Trump and border czar Tom Homan for his response to the unrest. Homan initially suggesting the governor should be arrested, something Trump seemed to support just hours ago.
I would do it if I were Tom. I think it's great. Gavin likes some publicity, but I think it would be a great thing. He's done a terrible job.
Newsom responding again, calling that an unmistakable step toward authoritarianism.
Hold on, y'all. Well, there y'all have it, man. A quick recap of what's been taking place in the last 4 or 5 days over there in old liberal-leaning California. You know, your world's favorite liberal city. It is absolutely ridiculous what's happening. First off, let me just touch on this. It's absolutely absurd for liberal loser California's governor Gavin Newsom and this woke, ridiculous sister, LA Mayor Karen Bass, to be sitting up here trying to blame all this rioting and looting on our president, Donald Trump. Like, that's the most absurd shit. And it's only from liberals that absurdity begins. Like, I promise you, like, these people are so delusional that what they're trying to say is that in California, you had a peaceful protest that was under control by local police officers. Now, what we just seen clearly demonstrates that this peaceful protest wasn't as peaceful as you guys would like to narrate in the liberal media. Like, stop the madness. Like, Donald Trump did what any real American president would do, man. You got anarchy in California, one of our great states in this United States of America. You got liberal government. I'm talking about a left-leaning, I'm talking about ridiculously woke liberal government who was allowing all this rioting and looting for the name of illegal immigration. Let's get this understanding, y'all. This is about illegal immigration. This is a protest against ICE sweeping down on these undocumented illegal criminals and sending them back home. We're not sending them to jail. We're not torturing them. We're not doing anything. We're just sending your ass back home, man. I mean, we got enough problems here in America on our own. We don't need y'all to be sitting back here. We don't need other government. We shouldn't be allowing other governments to import their problems to America. We got enough problems of our own to fix. Like, I don't understand like why this is so complicated and why these liberals just keep fighting on the wrong side of issues. I don't know what's wrong with you fucking Vic Democrats. I mean, everything is a victim stance with you guys. I mean, you guys the party of victim. And what's so crazy about it, not only is you guys the party for victims, you guys are the ones victimizing the victims who you're supposed to be protecting. Like, it's absolutely like you're just gonna sit back. First off, you let your city burn. I don't know what that was. No water, no nothing. Now you just letting. Now you calling rioting and looting peaceful protests. Like, come on, Governor Newsom. Like, get the fuck out of your own way, man. Stop being ridiculous, man. You guys are calling Donald Trump actions un-American and unconstitutional. Clearly, you guys is the anti-Americans here. I've never met a liberal who sounded like an American. I never met a liberal who's proud of America. And then even to push that point further, I can even validate it because here you is in America having a protest about American policies, and all I see is Mexican flags. If all you so-called immigrants love this country, then y'all should be fighting for this country. Why is you guys out there tearing up America, tearing up our country, waving Mexican flags, and then asking us for our support or our compassion? Get the fuck out of here, man. Just like Donald Trump said, man, you people are criminal. You guys, if you're not criminal, you're criminal-minded. I'm telling you, what these liberals are doing to the state of California is criminal. Gavin Newsom, and I don't know what to say about this sister Karen Bass. This has to be, I would say she's the worst mayor in in America, but I know a couple of more black mayors that tend to be a little more outrageous with this crap. So she's one of the worst mayors in these whole United States of America. And it's sad because you're black and you're represented, and then you sitting up here as a black person, instead of advocating for your black constituency, here you is advocating for illegal immigrants. Here you is sitting here advocating for criminals. And then you have a president, and our president, Donald J. Trump, who's trying to squash all this criminality. And your people going against him when he's trying to make your city, your state for more prosperous, more safer for the citizens, because Californians are American citizens. I know California might seem to be like it's its own country, but it's not. It's part of this country, man. And you have patriotic people who reside in California, and it's sad that them people, that they mind, that their patriotism has been overswept by this liberal, woke, losing stuff. It's absolutely absurd. And then they don't even go as far. I mean, the liberal losing LA Mayor Karen Bass even goes so far as to say that Donald Trump and his cronies and the oligarch is using California as an experiment to see is using California as an experiment to see the authoritarianism work, the authoritarianism work. This is absurd, man. I mean, I never in my whole 51 years seen a president so pro-America, so American focused like Donald Trump, and then everybody's trying to make him seem like he's so anti-American, and they the ones with all the anti-American sentiments. Like, I don't get the logic of this shit. It don't make sense. This is why I have this blog, because the shit you're thinking is uncommon, and when you apply it to reason, it don't make no sense. It's uncommon nonsense, man. In other words, the majority of people don't think that way, and then the few who do don't make no sense. It's too much uncommon nonsense in America right now. So we're addressing that shit. Please, man. And if you don't believe what I'm saying, here's the video, y'all.
These are not the people that we were told were going to be detained. And it makes me feel like our city is actually a test case for what happens when the federal government moves in and takes the authority away from the state, are away from local government. I don't think that our city should be used for an experiment to see what happens in the nation's second largest city. Well, maybe we can do this to other cities.
Now, you see, there you have it. Now, here you go, having this sister, man, sitting up here. You're calling this an experiment. This criminal activity is taking place, and you're considering it an experiment. Where's the law enforcement? Where's the outrage at the looting, the assaults on officers, the neglect of authority? Like, where's the outrage? This is your city. Come on, sister, this is your city. We can't have this type of shit in America. Like, get under control, man. Get some grasp of what's going on in your city, man. I mean, before long, I mean, California is going to belong to the Communist Party. Like, I'm talking about, these people are really communists. Like, these people are so oh my God, they so anti-capitalism and democracy. Is absolutely ridiculous. And be the first one to scream out an assault on democracy when they are picking democracy apart. It is absolutely absurd that you people are sitting here defending all this violence, all this criminality. All this criminality, it's amazing that you guys are doing it, especially us black leaders, because all the crime resides in our neighborhoods. We should be the loudest proponent for the end of violence and crime. We should want every crime prosecuted. I don't care if it's a misdemeanor. We should want everything prosecuted. The damage that crime is levying on our neighborhoods. Crime is destroying us, man. A mama can't take their child to daycare without some stupid ass group called the Kia Boys running red lights, crashing to her, killing her and her baby. And this is not an isolated incident. This happens every day in these hoods. See, y'all ain't down here at the bottom. Y'all sitting back narrating the story from the top. And it's pissing me off. That's why I broadcast from the bottom, y'all. I'm down here in this shit. I done lived this shit. I've been through this shit. Everything they crying about, they're narrating my life. Every bad decision a person can make from being black, or a person can make from that, anything a person can, anything. I was consumed by crazy conditions. Consumed by it. And made decisions in accordance to my conditions. So I made mistakes. Now I'm busy correcting my mistakes. So now I can see that I've been seeing shit the wrong way. And I'm telling y'all, black folk, black Americans, we seeing stuff the wrong way. I mean, now you got this trend on TikTok with all the Mexican people calling for solidarity from the black folk. This ain't our fight. Is you crazy? But I'm gonna say that for the next video, because I got something to talk about on that. I'm gonna say that to the next video. But yeah, this is absolutely ridiculous that this comes down to this, and then they're saying that it's not violent, it's not a violent protest, and all this crap. I mean, I don't know what we got to show. I mean, I don't know what level of violence. This was just on Monday. This is crazy. Like, what? Throwing weapons at authority figures. Like, this is absolutely absurd, and this was supposedly have been in accordance to Governor Gavin Newsom and LA Mayor Karen Bass. This is what a peaceful protest look at. And look at this. This is my most important part right here, y'all. I want to stop here. I got to stop here. Look at this dude come to a protest with a sledgehammer in his book bag to break up the California, the city-owned, the state-owned, the taxpayer-financed sidewalk so other looters and rioters can have weapons to toss at our police and our National Guard. And to take it even further, let it play a little bit. Now look, he breaks this off, and look at the brother. Ridiculous. The black dude. It had to be a black dude. Go get a rock and throw it at somebody. Like black folk, this ain't even our fight, man. When the hell have y'all ever concluded that? I mean, we just let everybody hitch on our wagon. Like, I mean, The LGBT, the feminists, now the Mexican, now it's black and brown. No, it's not black and brown. Mexicans do not like us. Mexicans are not our allies. They are our competition. Could we please at least get that understood? Can we please at least get that understood? And I'm not gonna do too much on this because I got another video coming out for that, because that's gonna at least take 30, 40 minutes of my time to explain this so-called crazy ass solidarity that Mexicans keep claiming that they have with us when they know they can't stand us. But it all goes to show and say, like, this shit is crazy. And they're blaming Trump for escalating it. It's always Trump's fault. But I can tell you what you can blame Trump and the Trump administration for: getting that shit under control and listen, and making a real effort at getting at those that are responsible. Check this clip out. Just look at this crap. Look at this crap, y'all. This is not a violent protest. This guy is fucking beating up a cop car with a skateboard with a fucking mask on, and all you see is Mexican flags flying around in America. And you mean to tell me this even appears to be an invasion of our country? Like, it's already been an immigrant invasion. Now it's starting to bear fruit. Now we're starting to see the criminality of these people. Now we're starting to see that this really an invasion. There's no American flags in that crowd. You people supposed to be legal and documented, and you people supposed to be Americans now. You guys should be protesting on the side of America's Constitution and America's that, because America's Constitution says it's unlawful to enter this country undocumented. So if you people are American law-abiding citizens, if that's what you guys are claiming, that you guys are hardworking law-abiding citizens, then you should be, first off, if you think President Trump is violating the Constitution, you should have a peaceful protest. This is what the Constitution allows. And you should be doing it in support of American policies, the American Constitution. You shouldn't have a Mexican flag, because I promise you this is not going to happen, especially not under conservative presidency. You're not going to come in and influence our policies and our politics. This is not going to happen. Now, that shit works with the liberals. The liberals need the people. The liberals need the victims. So that's why they always victim standing. That's what they need. But us independents, us conservatives, or us even libertarians, like, listen, you're not finna come over here and Mexify America. Like, enough of this shit, enough of the drug dealing. We're not gonna have cartel members, MS-13. We're not finna have all this. You're not finna make America another Mexico. That country's in ruin. That country's ran by criminals, by thugs, by drug dealers, by murderers. That's not gonna happen. You're not going to insult the values and the moral of the American Constitution, because it stands on its own. It's a document inspired by God. So people, get the bullshit out of here, man. And if you want to peacefully protest, at least have the audacity. If you're going to be talking about American policies, at least fly an American flag, man. People are embarrassing. But let's continue, y'all. Just look at this shit.
Violent acts on the streets of LA goes on. This man has been a particular target. He was seen on video throwing rocks at law enforcement officers. Well, the Attorney General Pam Bondi announced on Hannity last night that they know who he is. Listen here to the Attorney General.
That guy has just been identified, and they are doing a search warrant on his house as we speak. So you can run, you can't hide. We are coming after you federally. If you assault a police officer, if you rob a store, if you loot, if you spit on a police officer, we're coming after you.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Now, this is America taking action. Like, nah, you just ain't going to be looting, assaulting officers. You're just not going to be damaging government property and all this shit and just go willy-nilly, all in the name of peaceful protest, according to liberals. No. Wrong dude. Wrong. Well, in this case, I should say, wrong woman. Man, Pam Bondi ain't having that. Cash Patel. Bundino, they not having that, man. You're gonna be pursued. You're gonna be pursued and prosecuted. You're not getting away. We're no longer accepting criminality on our American streets. Like, we are better than that, y'all. We are better than that. We don't have to accept all of this crap that these people have given us for the last 4 years. Like, we're beginning the golden age, y'all. So I think everybody should get happy. And I'm talking about, like, we should be happy, y'all. We should be happy that we have a president who takes action, especially against anarchy. Because these liberal losers are really getting out of control. Like, they are suffering from Trump derangement syndrome so severely that it's almost like they thinking demonic. I don't even know no other word to describe it. Like they anti-American rhetoric almost appear demonic. Like you guys are just trying to curse America. Like, you guys don't want to see no success in America. Like, I don't understand the Trump derangement. Like, he's our president. He got voted in by the majority of Americans. So you should be in support, because if he failed, we fail. But these liberal losers can't wrap their mind around common sense. This is why I got to start this blog on the common nonsense. Well, y'all, that should do it for this one, man. I don't want to take up too much of y'all time, man. I'm quite sure you guys are already aware of what's going on over there in L.A., California. But I got another one coming out because the riots are spreading now. They're going into the other more liberal districts in these United States of America, like Seattle and Vegas. And these liberal losers are really irritating. It's just crazy. We got to waste our resources and send out our National Guards, you know what I'm saying, to keep fellow Americans acting American. You know, it's sad that that's what it takes. But hey, man, whatever it takes to make America great again, I'm all aboard. Big shout outs to our President Donald J. Trump. Big shout outs to our Attorney General Pamela Bondi for investigating and prosecuting these people, these anti-American criminals. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now, y'all, if anybody who's seeing this for the first time, yeah, I'm quite sure you probably see this for the first time. I only got 7 subscribers, for crying out loud. So all y'all who watching this, please like, comment, and subscribe to your boy so we can continue this conversation, man. Let's grow this channel so we can grow this conversation, because it needs to be here. And if you and if you really find value in this, man, check out this next video, man, because we're continually breaking down the derangement of these liberal losers, y'all. Until next time, man. Peace, my beloveds. It's your boy, Big Meaty, the leader of this common sense revolution. Let go.